Welcome to the Intelligence Test channel. Today we have prepared 130 questions that will test your biblical knowledge. The questions are divided into 3 groups. The first group contains general biblical questions, the second group contains questions about Jesus, and the third group contains questions about Easter. Each question will present 4 answer choices, and you will have 5 seconds to think and choose the correct alternative. That said, let's begin with the first group. Who gave the name Moses to the baby found in a basket on the Nile River? Miriam, the Pharaoh, Jochebed, or the Pharaoh's daughter? The correct answer is option D, the Pharaoh's daughter. Which of the following books of the Bible ends with a question mark? Nahum, Jonah, Habakkuk, or Zephaniah? The correct answer is option B, Jonah. The verse, "The Lord is my shepherd," is found in which of the following books? Proverbs, Psalms, Isaiah, or Ecclesiastes? The correct answer is option B, Psalms. Who was chosen by God to free the people of Israel from slavery in Egypt? Joshua, Moses, Elijah, or Abraham? The correct answer is option B, Moses. Which of these cities was destroyed by God along with Sodom because of sin? Jericho, Gomorrah, Nineveh, or Jerusalem? The correct answer is option B, Gomorrah. Which biblical character built an ark to survive the flood? Abraham, Moses, Noah, or David? The correct answer is option C, Noah. After the flood, how many more years did Noah live? 350 years, 300 years, 250 years, or 950 years? The correct answer is option A, 350 years. What is the name of Moses' father? Abraham, Elisha, Amram, or Joshua? The correct answer is option C, Amram. Which people received Paul with eagerness and examined the scriptures to see if everything was true? Ephesians, Bereans, Corinthians, or Romans? The correct answer is option B, Bereans. What is the shortest book in the Bible? 2 John, Philemon, Obadiah, or Jude? The correct answer is option A, 2 John. Who disputed with the devil over the body of Moses? Elijah, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, or Jesus? The correct answer is option B, Archangel Michael. Who held up Moses' arms so that Israel could win the war against the Amalekites? Samuel and Nathan, Joshua and Caleb, Elijah and Elisha, or Aaron and Hur? The correct answer is option D, Aaron and Hur. Who took Joseph's bones out of Egypt? Aaron, Abraham, Moses, or Joshua? The correct answer is option C, Moses. Which book of the Bible talks about the pouring out of the 7 bowls of God's wrath? Genesis, Revelation, Exodus, or Leviticus? The correct answer is option B, Revelation. How many plagues did God send upon Egypt as punishment for Pharaoh Ramses II's refusal to free the Hebrews from slavery? 5, 7, 10, or 12? The correct answer is option C, 10. Which of these biblical characters was both a king and a priest? David, Solomon, Melchizedek, or Saul? The correct answer is option C, Melchizedek. To which tribe of Israel did Moses belong? Judah, Levi, Ephraim, or Benjamin? The correct answer is option B, Levi. How many times did Moses receive the tablets with the 10 commandments? 4 times, 1 time, 3 times, or 2 times? The correct answer is option D, 2 times. In which city was David born? Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Nazareth, or Jericho? The correct answer is option A, Bethlehem. Which woman disobeyed the order not to look back and was turned into a pillar of salt? Rachel, Miriam, Hannah, or Lot's wife? The correct answer is option D, Lot's wife. How many books are in the Catholic Bible? 73, 66, 78, or 39? The correct answer is option A, 73. Whom did the Apostle Paul call my fellow soldier? Barnabas, Titus, Timothy, or Archippus? The correct answer is option D, Archippus. Who appears riding a pale horse at the opening of the 4th seal in the book of Revelation? Famine, plague, death, or the Antichrist? The correct answer is option C, death. Which of these women was David's first wife? Abigail, Michal, Ahinoam, or Bathsheba? The correct answer is option B, Michal. What is the name of David's first son? Absalom, Solomon, Adonijah, or Amnon? The correct answer is option D, Amnon. What is the name of the Philistine giant that David defeated with a stone and a sling? Samson, Azazel, Goliath, or Nebuchadnezzar? The correct answer is option C, Goliath. Which book of the Bible comes after Proverbs? Psalms, Ecclesiastes, Song of Songs, or Isaiah? The correct answer is option B, Ecclesiastes. According to the Bible, who is the richest man that ever lived? David, Abraham, Moses, or Solomon? The correct answer is option D, Solomon. What is the name of the woman who seduced Samson and later weakened him by cutting his hair? Delilah, Deborah, Miriam, or Abigail? The correct answer is option A, Delilah. Which of these people is not a child of Leah? Reuben, Simeon, Levi, or Joseph? The correct answer is option D, Joseph. Which were the 2 names nominated to replace Judas Iscariot? Matthias and Barsabas, James and John, Paul and Barnabas, or Peter and Andrew? The correct answer is option A, Matthias and Barsabas. After prayer and casting lots, who was chosen to take Judas's place, Barsabas or Matthias? The correct answer is option B, Matthias. According to the Bible, which are the two trees that were in the middle of the Garden of Eden? Tree of life and tree of the knowledge of good and evil, tree of wisdom and tree of justice, tree of fortune and tree of destiny, or tree of paradise and tree of hope? The correct answer is option A, tree of life and tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Who calmed David's anger so that he would not attack Nabal? Bathsheba, Michal, Abigail, or Rizpah? The correct answer is option C, Abigail. Which of David's sons was born from his relationship with Abigail? Amnon, Absalom, Chilib, or Adonijah? The correct answer is option C, Chilib. Who was thrown into the lion's den? Joseph, Nehemiah, Elijah, or Daniel? The correct answer is option D, Daniel. Which biblical character was seen naked and drunk? Noah, Samson, Saul, or Elijah? The correct answer is option A, Noah. Whom did Noah curse after learning he had been seen naked? Ham, Japheth, Shem, or Canaan? The correct answer is option D, Canaan. Which of these people is considered the first martyr of Christianity? Paul, James, Peter, or Stephen? The correct answer is option D, Stephen. What is the name of the bronze serpent made by Moses in the wilderness? Leviathan, Behemoth, Nehushtan, or Azazel? The correct answer is option C, Nehushtan. According to the Bible, what is the name of King David's father? Saul, Jesse, Samuel, or Nathan? The correct answer is option B, Jesse. For how long did it not rain in Israel after the prayer of the prophet Elijah, as reported in the Bible? 1 year and 7 months, 2 years and 3 months, 4 years and 9 months, or 3 years and 6 months? The correct answer is option D, 3 years and 6 months. What did King Solomon do to demonstrate his wisdom at the beginning of his reign? Built the temple, defeated his enemies, judged 2 women, or wrote Proverbs? The correct answer is option C, judged 2 women. What was in dispute between the 2 women in the judgment made by King Solomon? An inheritance, a baby, a field, or a flock? The correct answer is option B, a baby. For how many years did David reign in Hebron as king of the tribe of Judah? 30 years, 7 years, 5 years, or 40 years? The correct answer is option B, 7 years. What was the shape of the city of New Jerusalem, as described in the book of Revelation? Circular, triangular, square-shaped, or oval? The correct answer is option C, square-shaped. Which son of David rebelled against his father intending to take the throne? Amnon, Absalom, Solomon, or Nathan? The correct answer is option B, Absalom. Who was chosen by God to be the first king of Israel? Saul, David, Solomon, or Samuel? The correct answer is option A, Saul. In which language was most of the Old Testament of the Bible originally written? Greek, Latin, Hebrew, or Aramaic? The correct answer is option C, Hebrew. In what form did God reveal himself to Moses on Mount Sinai? In a dream, in a burning bush, in a storm, or in a rainbow? The correct answer is option B, in a burning bush. Besides Matthew, Mark, and Luke, which other gospel is present in the New Testament? James, John, Paul, or Joshua? The correct answer is option B, John. Who received from God the promise to have descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky? Moses, Jacob, Abraham, or David? The correct answer is option C, Abraham. What was Abraham's name before God changed it? Abram, Adam, Aaron, or Absalom? The correct answer is option A, Abram. In which book of the Bible is the story of the woman known as the Witch of Endor told? Genesis, Judges, Ruth, or 1 Samuel? The correct answer is option D, 1 Samuel. Which animal spoke to Balaam, according to the Bible? Horse, donkey, serpent, or lion? The correct answer is option B, donkey. In Thessalonica, Paul, Silas, and Timothy sought refuge in the house of which brother? Jason, Titus, Sosthenes, or Barnabas? The correct answer is option A, Jason. What is the meaning of the word gospel? Good news, holy book, message of peace, or divine word? The correct answer is option A, good news. Zephaniah was a prophet during the reign of which king? Ahaz, Manasseh, Hezekiah, or Josiah? The correct answer is option D, Josiah. According to the Bible, how many sons did Abraham have? 1, 2, 3, or 8? The correct answer is option D, 8. What is the name of the son that Abraham had with Sarah? Ishmael, Esau, Jacob, or Isaac? The correct answer is option D, Isaac. Who is traditionally recognized as the author of most of the Psalms? Moses, Solomon, David, or Isaiah? The correct answer is option C, David. What did God create on the fourth day of creation? Land animals, the sun, moon, and stars, the first human beings, or the earth and seas? The correct answer is option B, the sun, moon, and stars. What is the name of the father of Saul, the first king of Israel? Kish, Jesse, Eli, or Samuel? The correct answer is option A, Kish. Which prophet was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind? Elijah, Isaiah, Elisha, or Jeremiah? The correct answer is option A, Elijah. How many books are there in the New Testament? 39, 27, 66, or 24? The correct answer is option B, 27. How many years did it take to build Solomon's first temple? 12 years, 4 years, 7 years, or 10 years? The correct answer is option C, 7 years. Which biblical patriarch had 12 sons who became the founders of the 12 tribes of Israel? Jacob, Isaac, Abraham, or Joseph? The correct answer is option A, Jacob. How many chapters are there in the book of Revelation? 22 chapters, 20 chapters, 21 chapters, or 23 chapters? The correct answer is option A, 22 chapters. Who said the phrase, "I command you in the name of Jesus Christ to come out of her," to cast out the evil spirit from a young girl? Peter, Paul, James, or John? The correct answer is option B, Paul. The bones of which prophet brought a man back to life when his body was thrown on them? Isaiah, Elijah, Elisha, or Jeremiah? The correct answer is option C, Elisha. Who wrote the book of Revelation? Paul, Peter, James, or John? The correct answer is option D, John. On which island was the Apostle John exiled when he received the visions of Revelation? Patmos, Crete, Cyprus, or Rhodes? The correct answer is option A, Patmos. In which city did the Apostle Paul have the vision of a Macedonian man asking for help? Troas, Philippi, Thessalonica, or Corinth? The correct answer is option A, Troas. Which king was punished with madness because of his arrogance and for not glorifying God? Darius, Nebuchadnezzar, Herod, or Solomon? The correct answer is option B, Nebuchadnezzar. What is the name of Abraham's servant tasked with finding a wife for Isaac? Eliezer, Abner, Nahor, or Laban? The correct answer is option A, Eliezer. What is the name of John the Baptist's father? Zechariah, Ananias, Simon, or Nathaniel? The correct answer is option A, Zechariah. Which plague turned the waters of the Nile into blood? Third plague, seventh plague, first plague, or ninth plague? The correct answer is option C, first plague. What is the name of Ruth's mother-in-law? Esther, Rebecca, Naomi, or Hannah? The correct answer is option C, Naomi. How old was Methuselah when he died? 969 years, 777 years, 850 years, or 999 years? The correct answer is option A, 969 years. What is the name of Abraham's father? Jacob, Isaac, Terah, or Esau? The correct answer is option C, Terah. Who had visions in the book of Daniel? Ezekiel, Daniel, Isaiah, or Jeremiah? The correct answer is option B, Daniel. What is the name of the king who ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den? Nebuchadnezzar, Ahasuerus, Cyrus, or Darius? The correct answer is option D, Darius. Who succeeded Moses as leader of the people of Israel? Aaron, Eleazar, Caleb, or Joshua? The correct answer is option D, Joshua. Which prophet walked naked and barefoot for 3 years? Jeremiah, Elijah, Isaiah, or Daniel? The correct answer is option C, Isaiah. Which book of the Bible mentions a huge man with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot? 2 Samuel, Exodus, Judges, or Kings? The correct answer is option A, 2 Samuel. Who called Balaam to curse the people of Israel? Pharaoh, Saul, Nebuchadnezzar, or Balak? The correct answer is option D, Balak. Congratulations, you have completed the questions from the first group. Now, let's move on to the second group, questions about Jesus. According to the Gospel of Luke, which angel announced the birth of Jesus to Mary? Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, or Raphael? The correct answer is option B, Gabriel. Who was the king of Judea when Jesus was born? Herod the Great, Caesar Augustus, Pontius Pilate, or Herod Antipas? The correct answer is option A, Herod the Great. Which evangelists narrate the childhood of Jesus? Matthew and John, Mark and Luke, Matthew and Luke, or John and Mark? The correct answer is option C, Matthew and Luke. Who was the ruler of Judea who ordered the massacre of children in an attempt to eliminate Jesus? Herod the Great, Pontius Pilate, Caesar Augustus, or Herod Antipas? The correct answer is option A, Herod the Great. According to the Gospel of Luke, which prophet was Jesus' cousin? Elijah, John the Baptist, Elisha, or Isaiah? The correct answer is option B, John the Baptist. In which river was Jesus baptized by John the Baptist? Nile River, Tigris River, Euphrates River, or Jordan River? The correct answer is option D, Jordan River. During Jesus' baptism, the Holy Spirit descended in the form of which bird? Dove, eagle, raven, or swallow? The correct answer is option A, dove. How many days did Jesus fast in the desert while facing the devil's temptations? 21 days, 10 days, 40 days, or 7 days? The correct answer is option C, 40 days. What was the profession of Joseph, Jesus' earthly father? Fisherman, shepherd, carpenter, or blacksmith? The correct answer is option C, carpenter. The woman Jesus healed of a fever was mother-in-law to which apostle? Peter, John, Andrew, or James? The correct answer is option A, Peter. Lazarus was resurrected by Jesus after how many days of his death? 3 days, 2 days, 4 days, or 7 days? The correct answer is option C, 4 days. Which of Jesus' 12 apostles was the group's treasurer? Jude, Thaddeus, Peter, Judas Iscariot, or John? The correct answer is option C, Judas Iscariot. Which parable told by Jesus tells the story of the son who left his father and later returned repentant? The Good Samaritan, the sower, the prodigal son, or the lost sheep? The correct answer is option C, the prodigal son. Which apostle was a tax collector before following Jesus? Peter, John, Matthew, or James? The correct answer is option C, Matthew. Which disciples asked Jesus if they could call down fire from heaven? Bartholomew and Thomas, Peter and John, Andrew and Philip, or James and John? The correct answer is option D, James and John. How many demons did Jesus cast out of Mary Magdalene? 5, 10, 7, or 12? The correct answer is option C, 7. What is the name of the Roman centurion whose faith was praised by Jesus? Longinus, Cornelius, Jairus, or does the Bible not mention the name? The correct answer is option D, the Bible does not mention the name. After Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 fish, how many baskets full of leftover pieces were there? 10 baskets, 12 baskets, 15 baskets, or 8 baskets? The correct answer is option B, 12 baskets. In the book of Acts, when Saul met Jesus on the road to Damascus, in which language did Jesus speak to him? Latin, Greek, Hebrew, or Aramaic? The correct answer is option C, Hebrew. What is Jesus called in Islam? Isa, Musa, Ibrahim, or Yusuf? The correct answer is option A, Isa. Whom did Jesus refer to as that fox? Herod, Pilate, Caiaphas, or Annas? The correct answer is option A, Herod. Which of these actions did Jesus perform at the Last Supper? Turned water into wine, washed the disciples' feet, healed a blind man, or multiplied loaves and fishes? The correct answer is option B, washed the disciples' feet. Which apostle handed Jesus over to the soldiers in exchange for 30 pieces of silver? Peter, Judas, Thomas, or James? The correct answer is option B, Judas. What is the name of the disciple who denied Jesus 3 times before the crucifixion? John, Peter, James, or Andrew? The correct answer is option B, Peter. What is the name of the thief the people chose to release instead of Jesus? Barabbas, Dismas, Justus, or Caiaphas? The correct answer is option A, Barabbas. Which Roman governor washed his hands before handing Jesus over for crucifixion? Caesar Augustus, Pontius Pilate, Herod Antipas, or Tiberius? The correct answer is option B, Pontius Pilate. What is the name of the man who helped Jesus carry the cross on the way to Calvary? Nicodemus, Simon of Cyrene, Joseph of Arimathea, or Bartholomew? The correct answer is option B, Simon of Cyrene. Jesus was crucified between two men. Who were they? Pharisees, priests, soldiers, or thieves? The correct answer is option D, thieves. Who was the first person to see Jesus after his resurrection? Peter, John, Thomas, or Mary Magdalene? The correct answer is option D, Mary Magdalene. Which disciple only believed in Jesus' resurrection after seeing and touching his wounds? Peter, John, James, or Thomas? The correct answer is option D, Thomas. How many days did Jesus remain on earth after the resurrection before ascending to heaven? 40 days, 7 days, 50 days, or 30 days? The correct answer is option A, 40 days. Congratulations, you have completed the questions from the second group. Now, let's move on to the last group, questions about Easter. In Christianity, by what other name is Easter known? Resurrection Sunday, Good Friday, Pentecost, or Epiphany? The correct answer is option A, Resurrection Sunday. Which animal symbolizes Easter? Lamb, rabbit, dove, or eagle? The correct answer is option B, rabbit. What event marks the beginning of Holy Week? Easter, Good Friday, Palm Sunday, or Pentecost? The correct answer is option C, Palm Sunday. How many days does Lent last? 30 days, 50 days, 40 days, or 60 days? The correct answer is option C, 40 days. In which country did the legend of the Easter Bunny originate? France, England, United States, or Germany? The correct answer is option D, Germany. In Ireland, which flower is traditionally associated with Easter? Daffodil, rose, lily, or tulip? The correct answer is option C, lily. Who painted the painting of the Last Supper? Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, or Leonardo da Vinci? The correct answer is option D, Leonardo da Vinci. In which country is Easter Island located? Peru, Chile, Argentina, or Ecuador? The correct answer is option B, Chile. Which animal originally symbolized Easter before the rabbit became popular? Lamb, lion, hare, or dove? The correct answer is option C, hare. What happened on Good Friday? Jesus was born, Jesus was baptized, Jesus resurrected, or Jesus was crucified? The correct answer is option D, Jesus was crucified. On which day does Lent begin? Easter Sunday, Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, or Pentecost? The correct answer is option B, Ash Wednesday. How many apostles were present at the Last Supper? 12, 10, 11, or 13? The correct answer is option A, 12. What is the meaning of Easter eggs? Fortune and luck, life and rebirth, love and peace, or courage and strength? The correct answer is option B, life and rebirth. How many questions did you get right? Leave your answer in the comments, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family so they can also learn more about the Bible. That's all for today, but there's still much more to come.